Manager, Starbucks Vietnam. Please welcome him. And secondly, we have the honor to welcome to today Mr. Võ Minh Tuấn, Marketing Strategic Planning, Senior Lead, AIA Vietnam. And coming next, we have the honor to welcome to today Mr. Nguyễn Khoa Hồng Thanh, CFO PNJ. And to lead this discussion, let's welcome our moderator, Mr. Jack Pack, Head of Enterprise South APAC Servers. Please welcome him.
Hello everybody, my name is Jack Park. I am Korean, living in Dubai. So a brief introduction about myself. I used to work for Daewoo. Everybody know Daewoo? There's a Hanoi hotel in Daewoo. So I used to work for Daewoo, and then with the shift of e-commerce, I moved to work for Amazon. After Amazon, I moved to the Korean version of Amazon, which is Coupang. And then now everybody's talking about AI, which is why I moved to a company called SEMrush. We have a booth over there. So after this panel, if people are interested, please feel free to come and ask some questions. So that being said, today I want to have a open discussion with the leaders here in Vietnam about AI. The main topics I want to discuss is, okay, is AI the best? Are there any risks? Is AI, are there any opportunities? And then what our actual leaders are doing with AI is what I really want to talk about today. So briefly, I would like to pass the floor over to introduce yourselves, your position, your company, what you do. Start with you.
Hello everyone. CFO from INNOVATE. Jewelry company. Nice to meet you. Hello everybody. I am Minh Tuấn, and currently I am the senior lead of marketing strategic planning in AIA Vietnam. And thank you MMA for having me here today. Yes, and hello guys. I'm from South Vietnam, and currently I'm the digital and media expert. And nice to meet you here.
Thank you. So we have leaders from PNJ, from AIA, and Starbucks. It's all different industries, but let's try to get some tips from what these actual leaders are doing. So my first question is about reach. So for decades, marketing was a volume game, it was a money game. So companies that spend more money, they got the most reach. Now, with LLMs and AI, we are seeing a very big shift in behavior. There's different algorithms. ChatGPT has different algorithms. Gemini has different algorithms. AI decides what gets recommended, and consumers are turning out messages. So let me start with the most fundamental question. What has actually replaced reach in your companies? I'm going to start with Kuhn from AIA. What signals have you seen as the primary driver of visibility and conversion?
Okay, so thank you, Jack. So if you ask me this question from 10 years ago, so I think the answer probably be the buckets. So the brand with the biggest bucket always win the market because they can reach more people than other brand. But today that's not enough. What we are seeing is the customer response is much more important than the media spend. Social platform now they are paying attention on how the customer react to the content. Are they watching this? Are they saying this with his friend? Or even just are they copying it? Or are they even just are they making purchase decision by that content influence? In retail and F&B, we have seen many cases that where a simple piece of the content that perform much better than a big campaign with a healthy media support because it reads and it's taught to something that customer really really care about. So for me, now risk have not disappeared, but what drives visibility is whether the people choose to engage with your branded content, not just to pay for them to see it.
Thank you very much. From a luxury brand perspective, you're actually CMO of INNOVATE. What does the definition of winning? Has that shifted from a brand level? Can you give us your opinion from a CMO lens of winning reach?
In fact, we can see that the AI affecting the advertising industry for many years, not just recent years. So the fact that we are bombarded with a lot of messages, and we cannot see, we cannot remember any kind of message, any brand, for example, from this market, you now, when you reach and when you are scroll on Facebook, I don't think that all of you will recall any brand that can appear somewhere in that town. So, but in that context, in BMJ, we for a long time, at least the last few years, we have moved the that rich definition to another concept more physically rather than the large. It means that we put another layer on the which what is the meaning. It means that we don't focus on just the reading, but the meaning or the context that the brand appear in front of the audience. So I mean everything, every creative, every design, every campaign, we have to start with the customer endpoint. What is the occasion? What is the right occasion? What is the right time? What is the right message? And that we often put the biggest criteria is that the relevance, the meaning of the art beside the reach. Yeah. So that's the whole thing.
Thank you. I think the common takeaway is that in the past, money can do everything. Right now, it's easier for consumers to search AI, Starbucks, or P&G, but it's harder for marketers to actually get to the reach. So AI is something that we cannot deny, but is AI the best? Are there any risks with AI? So I want to talk about the risks and opportunities that AI is bringing to our world. It's actually reshaping our marketing teams in two directions at once. So first, how we use AI as a tool. We use AI to create content, to personalize at scale. We can plan campaigns effectively. Second, how your brand is perceived and talked about by AI. Is ChatGPT picking up our messages? What is ChatGPT talking about Starbucks? What is ChatGPT talking about AI or P&G? So since we have a lot of different industries, I want to ask a question about the risk and opportunity what you see in your industry. So for Starbucks, what do you see is the opportunity and risk from an F&B perspective? How can this go wrong? What do you see as the risk of AI from an F&B perspective?
I think that AI is amazing tool and it's creating the opportunity in three main areas. First is speed. I believe that every marketer here does know this word, but we don't know every campaign starts with a new every campaign starts with an idea, right? So before that, we have to think a lot about the customer insight, do a lot of market research, and improving the trust of the customer. And a brand can be very easy to build, but it's very easy. Sorry, the brand can be very difficult to build, but it's very easy to do, right? So company both that you see the opportunity that the brand is visible, but the risk that brand has to very carefully to right? And for me, the AI is an amazing tool. It can help us to move faster, but it cannot replace the human because the end consumer and the skill is human, and we still need the human to understand the customer behavior, to understand the human collection and all. So that's completely we marketer today.
Thanks, Jim. I think you raised a very important point. AI or LLMs, they actually give you an answer. So sometimes they give you an answer that you don't want to message. So as marketers over here, everybody here, I think we need to have closer eyes on the LLM answers every day. Because with the same prompts, AI gives you different answers with the same prompts every day. So as marketers here, I think it's more harder for us to control the brand narrative, but also it's very easy for consumers to actually get answers which may not be true. So insurance, AI, that's a very trust-based industry. Do you have an example when the message was wrong, or I want to know how AI has maybe given the wrong message to consumers? Do you have any examples?
I will talk about opportunity first. So, if you guys still remember, back in 2023, there was a huge crisis happening on TikTok that impacted the whole insurance industry. And then people losing trust, customers walking away, and governments tightened the industry. So there was a huge risk about trust. And the biggest challenge that we are facing today is how to rebuild the trust for the industry. That is where AI comes in. And for AI, now we see the opportunity in leveraging AI because now we have digitalized our claim process through AI and OCR. And now customers can submit their documents on our app. We have an app called AI Plus, and the customer can submit the claim there, and the AI will process the documents, and if the documents are eligible, so the customers can receive the payouts within 10 minutes. So back in the past, they had to process many paperwork. They had to wait for a few weeks. So now with AI and the new technology, they can have the payouts where they need help the most. So AI helps us to speak up and also to help us review the trust, and that trust is built through technology. And talking about the risk, I think that there are things that we cannot control in terms of AI. For example, what if a customer asks the AI, like, what is the good insurance company now, and what if what this company a good insurance company, and then the AI just collected the negative things and give them the answers, and the customers might lose trust even when we do not have a chance to speak to them. So we cannot control the voice of the AI. So I think that that would be a huge risk that we need to foresee and need to tackle for AI.
Thank you so much. So I think the biggest risk with AI is there are some aspects where marketers cannot control. So I think the key takeaway here for us is we need to control our controllables. That could be content, that could be the paid website. But for the ones that aren't controllable, we have to react very fast so that the AI picks up the right message. So I think to my final question, what are we actually let's talk away, let's shift away from the technology. We are all working in a global company. How are companies reacting, or what are we actually doing with AI from an organizational perspective? For example, let me start with you again. For AIA, you work in a very global company. How is your team reacting today? What is your company doing from an organizational perspective?
As a global brand, so we have different brand guidelines, standards that we need to ensure its integrity when we roll it out in the market. So for AIA, we always have a standard that whenever we would like to publish any data, we have to have a valid reference, a valid source, and actually our team and even our agency, when they do the research, they would use the AI to put out market data and numbers. But AI hallucination. That is when it gives out different imaginary data, and if we don't quality check and also fact check all the data and all the source, it could give us a very wrong data number. So in our team, we have a rule to verify all the source of material and also of package all the data, and ensure whenever we have faced the questions from the authority for about advertising claims, so we are ready to give them proper answers with the valid data source. And also now we have many marketers here, so I think that many of you have to write the creative briefs or media briefs for the many partners, many advertising agencies. So for AA now we not only write the briefs for the humans, but also for the AI. Because when we do the briefing to the agency, so their team do the debrief to their internal planning and also creative team. And most of the time they would like to upload our brief to the AI, so it would generate the internal brief. So we now got to provide more details, more mood and tones, especially the brand mood and tones, and also more context of why we do this campaign, so that the humans can digest, also the AI can digest and generate the proper answers for the teams.
So it actually is helping the team in a way. So I think that's everybody it's AI is inevitable. So okay, my final question goes to from PNJ. You're a local CMO here right now. Has your marketing team changed anything after AI evolved? Has your campaigns changed? Has your team structure changed? Can you give us an example of how AI is changing your organization?
Of course, there are a lot of changes after the evolution of AI. But I will share with you two biggest kind of things. But I think you might places where you work. We all know that in China is local country, so we don't have a global framework working with AI. Okay? So when the AI we face two kind of problems. The first problem is on the outside. Means that everybody now can be a marketing director. So and everybody can be a copywriter. So in BNJ, we have very big team, different departments. I can say when we have hundreds of CD. Now we have hundreds of CD, hundreds of copywriter. By I mean that other people from other departments, they can judge the work of our team. From the executive level until the senior level, and you might have an idea. So that's be one of the biggest preparation. And we have handled the expectation we have to handle the way of working and everything like that. And the other problem is that from the inside, we also know that because with the evolution of the AI, some of the we have in BJ we have created in-house, we have designed in-house, built in-house. So there will be a question that about identity crisis. Who will they are? Who will they be? They will be just a curator, or will be professional copywriter or professional art director. Because everything now, if I push the level of AI adoption to the bigger level, and they will have to use all of the AI, and they will feel uncertainty about that, here as well. But if I don't push them, the organization will not move. So that is one of the key difficulties that I face in the local company with the evolution of AI.
Thank you. So we deliberately invited 3 different leaders from 3 different industries, be it food and beverage, insurance, or luxury jewelry. I think it's all the same. AI is in every industry's work, be it inside or outside, and it's inevitable. So as marketers, we're very fortunate that we can be more proactive, we have more information, and I hope that people here are from relevant industries, and I hope this was an open discussion to discuss what to do next. We have to be more proactive than reactive, and AI it's here. We have to react. So first of all, I would like to thank all 3 of you for coming, and MMA for hosting this event. And Semrush has a booth next to the roof. So after this session, if you want to have more questions, you can always feel free to come and ask any questions. So thank you very much to the team.